Steel skyscrapers do not implode and collapse at free fall speed because of a kerosene fire. Steel buildings do not collapse at all because of a kerosene fire. Never have and never will. And Building 7 wasn't even struck by an airplane. Now if we can have that short video. And perhaps we can have the lights down for 3 minutes here. ABC announced the collapse of Building 7 10 minutes before it happened. And you will see that they not only tell us that the building has collapsed, but they tell us why it was collapsed.
Trade Center was a 47-story building with a steel frame. No
that's fine.
No airplane crashed into it, nor did the towers fall onto it. However, this building disintegrated on September 11th.
More on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago I was talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing. And indeed it has. Apparently that's only a few hundred yards away from where the World Trade Center towers were. And it seems that this was not a result of a new attack. It was because the building had been weakened during this morning's attacks. We'll probably find out more now about that from our correspondent, Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know, but New York very much a city still in chaos.
There it is. That's Building 7, still standing.
Those are not working properly. Somebody
Somebody obviously read the press release too soon.
July 24th, 2001, Larry A. Silverstein, who already owned the World Trade Center 7, signs a $3.2 billion, 99-year lease on the entire World Trade Center complex 6 weeks before 9/11. Included in the lease is a $3.5 billion insurance policy, specifically covering acts of terrorism.
PBS has a documentary called America Rebuilds, in which Larry Silverstein, the landlord of Building 7, explains what happened.
I remember getting a call from the fire department commander telling me that they were not sure they were going to be able to contain the fire. I said, you know, we've had such terrible loss of life. Maybe the smartest thing to do is pull it. And they made that decision to pull, and then we watched the building collapse.
Notice the center collapse first, and then it all comes down in its footprint. Notice that the floors stay the same distance apart all the way to the ground. They are not pancaking, as we were told. The dust in the background is from the Twin Towers collapse. Do you see any fires? There's a controlled demolition on the left for comparison. Experts say that Building 7 is the perfect example of a controlled demolition. Okay, that's the end of that. Millions of 9/11 truthers around the country who believe that this is the smoking gun that proves 9/11 was an inside job. But even if they're wrong, even if the Bush administration's official conspiracy theory is essentially correct, you know, one about 19 Arabs with box cutters and an old man on a cave in a dialysis machine. Even if that official conspiracy theory is essentially correct, the American people need to know, for example, why their multi-trillion-dollar defense establishment was unable to protect even their own headquarters from an unarmed aircraft. The truth about 9/11 is that after 6 years, we still don't know the truth about 9/11, and we should. I am therefore appointing a commission to conduct a new and truly independent investigation of 9/11.